Nerds Talking, the podcast.
Yo, we talk about lightsabers, stunning your TV screens, what you want to stream, everything beyond your dreams. Want to talk about movies, sports, or even politics? Go ahead and tune into us. We'll give you all of it. Whatever you're debating, Xbox or PlayStation, Marvel or DC, Mac or PC. Teraflops when the movie drops, gigabytes, chips, RAM, no matter what it is, we got all of it. Welcome to the show.
Nerds Talking, the podcast. Welcome to Nerds Talking, the podcast. I'm here with Carlos, I'm Lafayette, and we're also with Mordechai and Daniella. And you're probably thinking, wait a second, you guys added two people to the show? Well, today we did, as we introduce our guests from the Young Entertainment podcast, based out of the East and the West Coast. So they cover the whole map. They're global. Actually, I should say national. But depends what they talk about, I guess. So welcome to the show, Daniella, Mordechai. Please tell us about your podcast and where people can find it before we start everything up.
Yeah, I'll let Mordechai take this one because he is the mastermind behind Young Entertainment.
So basically, we're the Young Entertainment podcast, and we talk all things about, the entertainment and films, television, and we talk with the actors, and we try to, really get like behind the scenes of like what it's about and who they are, and try to really, get like a sense of, like what it's, how they become the actors, the characters they create.
Exactly. We like to take a look behind the scenes into the entertainment industry, interview a ton of great up and coming stars as well as, we interview quite large names often, which is always really exciting for us. And then we also like to have a lot of fun with it. So we do like masterclass moments, we do acting tips, we help teach young people how to start and pursue a career in the we help people too, and this is part of live entertainment at 8:30 p.m. We teach young people how to have a career in the entertainment industry. That's something very near and dear to our hearts because it's not just something that's out there and easily findable. So we like to bridge that gap for young people so that they can follow their dreams in the entertainment industry.
So you guys act then, I take it, or some effect of you guys have done acting or been involved in the entertainment industry.
Yes, I do have a background in acting for sure. And then Mordechai is very much like the creative brain behind Young Entertainment. And he just has this incredible knowledge and fascination like with films and TV. He draws these incredible parallels where I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? He did this video the other day that was about a scene. I think it was in The Summer I Turned Pretty. And it's like the breakup moment and a song comes on the radio. And he drew a parallel to where that same song played on the radio in the OC in a different kind of love story breakup scene, like, decades before. So he just really has this incredible brain that loves entertainment so much, and a lot of people resonate with that. So we're like a good little power duo. I'm like the industry side, and he's the creative side.
Mordecai's like an encyclopedia, basically.
Definitely.
Stores all his information, and he's like, wait a second, this reminds me of that one show that one time. And then he's like, wait, it does. Okay, I guess that does work. That's great. Yeah, I mean, before we even like get into anything, give me your best tip for somebody that wants to be an actor. Let's say that wants to pursue, television acting. What is your number one tip?
My number one tip would be to get an agent. I'd say it's easier than people think. Now, is it challenging? Yes. People get mad when I say, oh, it's easy. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's easier than you think. There are steps that you have to follow, but they're pretty straightforward. And I think that a lot of young people are surprised, like, oh, I can actually go get an agent with little to no acting experience. It's easier when you're younger to get an agent. And that's how all of your favorite stars started, is they had somebody getting them auditions for these big films projects, which is an agent. So that would be my tip.
That's a good tip. I think, and you're spot on, because somebody that thinks they're going to move to LA and just, I'm going to make it. No, get an agent, because they're going to get you, even if you're not a good actor, guess what? They're going to get you all these auditions and somebody's going to like you. Somebody's going to go, no, that's a good look. Yeah, he's not the greatest, but we can make him good. and then there
Totally.
you go, boom, done. You're in the door, right? So you're right. That's probably the best tip. It's funny. We've had actors on. We've asked them. Nobody's ever told us that.
Really.
All they say is go for your dreams. I'm like only when I sleep, and then they're kind of like, oh, well, that's not gonna work.
We need some
So
practical info up in here, you know?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. We need
totally.
exactly. I mean
Yeah.
that's great advice. Mordecai, what's your advice for like the entertainment business? You want to get into it?
That is really more of a Daniela question, and she answered it so well. But yeah, just like you said, even though I know it's a typical answer, but go for it, work for it. Do stuff on like social media, like try to like practice, your craft. I think that's like a good one. But yeah,
Yeah, we had a TV producer on here 2 weeks ago, and he told us you should definitely do all social media, do as much content as possible,
Yeah,
because that's going to sharpen your skills also, and but it's also going to get attention.
totally.
exactly.
So I think,
So
And it's the biggest asset, I think, these days. And so you
yeah,
said it perfectly.
for
I
sure,
wish I
for
would have
sure.
known this information when I was in LA, several, well, not several, but years ago. Yeah, because I went and because I knew some people in the industry, but I got caught up in actually working on the other side of the camera and covering red carpets and junkets and all that stuff. And I got caught up in doing that. And then one day I decided to come home, so I went back to Sacramento. But yeah, your tips are great. And then if anybody who wants more, definitely listen to the Young Entertainment Podcast. And where can we find that? Like, I'm guessing all major platforms.
Yeah,
Totally. Yeah.
absolutely. Spotify, Apple, anywhere you stream. We also video it and put it on YouTube, the long form, and we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram. We're everywhere I think you can be. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we definitely have an age gap between the shows, okay? Between Nerds Talking and the young. So what is it that young people are gravitating to these days? What is it that they, besides, of course, everybody loves social media. We know that. But television wise and movie wise, like what is the thing, because for people are over 40, our age and plus, we're still gravitating towards what got us, 90s style and 80s things and big dumb action and even nostalgia things. We just go back to watching the same old crap. What is it yet young people what's gonna get them to, watch something or gravitate towards something? Is it any different or do you think it's just the same thing? It's just a different medium these days. That's all.
I think it's like I mean right now the biggest one is like The Summer I Turned Pretty. That's like the show that we're all watching and we're all like gearing towards. And the fact that they're doing like a Game of Thrones type of thing where it's like week to week instead of just like putting it all out at once is just making it so that it's like a conversation on social media. So I think that's like a big one right now.
Yeah, 100%. I think too, what's kind of changed the game is at least this generation is, that's a perfect example. The Summer I Turned Pretty, which I think that this generation is really obsessed with love stories, but like in a good way, right? Especially love triangles. And that is what the Summer I Turned Pretty is all about. But also, in this day and age, it's cool because like all these actors have TikTok accounts, right? And so you're seeing these narratives play out in real time in their lives or even like as their characters on social media. And so there's a parallel now. So I think that's probably a big difference in the generations as far as entertainment goes. And so, but I think it's cool. I think it makes you feel closer to the characters.
Yeah, I think you're spot on. You're right because we grew up and we knew nothing about anything being produced, made. You didn't hear from actor unless you watch Entertainment Tonight, and that was
Yeah,
just random, or they were on the Tonight Show. Other than that, you never heard from anybody. You don't know what they were up to. They never give you tidbits on, hey guys, I'm on set. We're doing this today. Like it's so different these days than was, 20, 30 years ago, where again, we were deprived of, I wonder what he's making. What movie is that guy doing? Or what is this person shooting? Or da 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 da. Da. And we didn't nowadays it's we're almost spoiled, right? When you think about it.
totally.
Yeah, we're spoiled because we know like we'll talk about the movie Superman. We knew so much about the movie before it came out. Like I mean, almost like too much information. We're like maybe I saw this already. I'm not sure. like like it's just yeah, things like that. And then how about music? What is the music that you guys are into? I mean, I listen to all popular music still, but what is the music these days?
I would say like so a few things like when it comes to like music, a lot of times like people refer back to like a television show or something they've watched so they could like relate it to that. So I think The Summer I Turned Pretty has a great soundtrack. The Runarounds just came out and that's a great soundtrack. Danielle, you were gonna say about
Oh no, I was totally agreeing as far as Sunrise and Pretty. I think what's cool too is I think it was just like because of the rise of TikTok and how these songs became part of pop culture almost daily. Like you'd have a new trend and it was a song and then it went wildly viral. So like Summer I Turned Pretty did a really cool job of taking super popular songs that you are hearing on TikTok and bringing them into the show, but then also so much Taylor Swift, which is huge. I know it's a big thing for the Swifties because you can almost like just listen to the soundtrack and know what's happening because
Yeah.
of the underlying story tones and all that. So yeah, I think music plays like a different role now, I think, in entertainment, which is cool. It's fun.
Yeah, I think it's the same concept, right? It's just social media. They
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
everything falls into that and it crosses over.
Yeah.
And it just bridges gaps, even bridges generations.
Totally.
It's like what's that song? It was maybe 2, 3 years ago. It was really popular from Stranger Things. It was a song from the 80s. And it was all over the
oh
radio all of a sudden. I was like, remember this song when I was a kid? Why is this all over the radio again? And it was because Stranger Things blew it up, and
Yeah.
everybody. It was like Running Uphill. It was called something like that. And anyway, it was just same thing,
Wow.
same concept, same
Yeah,
idea.
Running
Yeah.
Up That Hill by Kate Bush.
There you go. Yeah, Running Up the Hill. But good thing you guys are here. This is the Young Entertainment podcast. And what's great is we usually go through a bunch of news and we go through what's happening, nowadays. And you guys just chime in and just tell us what you think because we're going to start off with the Sphere. You guys know the Sphere in Vegas?
Oh yeah. I want to
yeah.
go.
So right now they're showing Wizard of Oz. That's the big thing. It makes $2 million a day alone. That it's the number one movie theater in the world. It literally makes because it costs $200 a ticket to watch this movie in the Sphere. I
Wow.
mean, like, what is your take on something like that? Because the concerts in there are amazing. They're absolutely
Yeah.
amazing. But like, is that something that you think? I mean, of course it's popular, but would a movie like Wizard of Oz drive you to go to the Sphere?
Mm.
Well, I heard that it's not just the movie. It's like there's like effects and things like coming out at you.
I,
So it's
I
not
I've seen that.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
that. It's crazy. I saw the tornado thing and they had things flying through the crowd and it's like, oh, this is interesting.
so I feel
That's
like
Wow.
it's more of like an experience than it is like actually going to a movie. I mean, in my head at least.
Yeah, I think there's something to be said too for like it's kind of cool that they're bringing back perhaps like an older film into a super modern medium because I think it's great to keep like the younger generation interested in like the classics we grew up on. Like that stuff, there's a lot you can learn from watching that stuff. And so I think it's cool. I didn't know about the special effects and that sort of thing. So like to have that experience with an older film, I think is that's epic. And it's keeping the movie classic like through the generations. I think that's a
Mm-hmm.
good way of doing it.
But they've
It,
also AI enhanced the film.
a lot, a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the I
Oh.
can't remember who the owner of the Sphere and someone else, I believe, had themselves put in the movie. So and they were asking people to find them. And I guess the
Oh
first
wow.
showing, from what I understand, the first showing, if you found them, there was some sort of prize. But
Oh
anyway,
wow.
yeah, so they put themselves in the film. But yeah, like Mordecai said, it's total immersive. I mean, you got the wind blowing, you got debris flying everywhere. So yeah, I think the $200 is totally worth it for the experience that you
Wow.
get.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
exciting.
It's gonna make $1 billion. Think about that. Wizard of Oz is gonna make $1 billion.
Okay, I need someone to help me with some math, please, really quick. So if
Hmm.
it's $200 the ticket and they're
Yep.
making 2 million a day, how many people is that a day?
What thousand, right? Is that right? There should be a
I
thousand
think
people
you
a
are
day.
right.
Yeah, yeah. 1,000 people a day. Go see Wizard of Oz. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. And they said it's gonna probably do $1 billion, which is
10,000.
again, it's
10,000
you
people.
said 10,000. That's so much fit. Oh, you're right. It has to be 10,000 because it's a concert venue. You're right.
Yep.
10,000
Yep.
people. Yeah.
I don't know what the seating
Crazy.
is in that. I'll check on that.
but it's crazy. It's yeah, yeah. So I mean, what did you guys take on AI in Hollywood?
Hmm. Oh, I have some thoughts on it. I will say this. Have y'all seen that new Instagram feature that just came out where it translates what you're saying into Spanish into another language? Have you seen that new feature?
No, but I will be
Mm-mm.
using it now. Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of insane because when I like turned it on my video, I expected it to just kind of like dub new sound over like my
Yeah,
mouth
yeah.
would have been impressive enough. It
Hmm.
literally changes your mouth to look like it is saying those words in Spanish and it looks
Oh,
flawless.
Wow.
You would not know that it's AI. And I think that's insane. I think it's cool. Like it's an exceptional tool to be able to reach more people. I think and here's my take on AI. Everybody's saying it's going to take over. Like I get it for sure. And here's my thing. I do think at the end of the day, people crave realness, and so I do think that social media has these policies where when something is AI, it must be disclosed. And
hmm,
of
hmm.
course, does everybody follow that? No, I think the regulations need to be tighter around that. But I do think at the end of the day, people like when I see something AI, I'm like, oh, it's not real. I scroll past it. And I know a lot of other creators feel the same way, or just consumers feel the same way. I think it'll be a cool tool in a lot of ways to enhance entertainment. I, I think we've got to really do our part though to make sure that we keep the creators and the actors and the actresses employed and doing their thing. But I do think that people very much value real entertainment and the classic actors and the classic actresses that they love so much. And hopefully we can continue to build up a new generation of those classics so that AI doesn't, completely take over. But I think it can be done. And I think there's enough power players in the industry that don't want AI to take over that will kind of help with this movement. But that's my take.
Yeah, I
Mordecai.
agree. Just real quick, I'm not ready to see Tom Cruise with six fingers. So yeah, yeah,
We're
I'm
not
with
ready
you.
for that. No one's ready
Yeah,
for that.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
make him run faster because he does that thing with his hands when he runs, so maybe he can run faster. He just
See,
The
I'm
sixth
ready for
finger.
that. Like the
Yeah.
upgrades, right? The enhancements make us run faster, give us an extra hand, whatever. But like, don't replace us, basically.
Mordecai, what's your take on AI?
On AI. Yeah, I mean, like, look, I mean, it definitely, like, there's some good things, some negatives. I mean, but that's going to be with everything. So you just have to
That's
just
true.
go, yeah, just go, hopefully it's not too negative and hopefully the positives outweigh the negatives. And, you just, but yeah, no, I hear it. I hear from both sides. So,
Yeah, because ChatGPT is gonna they're creating a animated feature. The company behind ChatGPT, they said it only takes them 9 months and under 30 million, where the typical animated movie takes 3 years and $100 million to make.
wow.
And they said the
But
quality
the
is gonna be just as good as like a Pixar movie.
but the good thing is they're employing real voice actors. It's not
They are.
AI voice.
Well, and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
still have
yeah.
to employ people to make the movie, of course.
Right.
Storyboard the movie and everything, and so on and so forth. It's just a
Right. But
faster
when it came to the
process.
voice acting, you can use AI for that,
You
but they're
can,
not.
you
They're
can.
going to use
Yeah, yeah,
real
yeah,
voice actors.
yeah. You
Oh,
can
did
use
they
that.
make a statement on that? Were they trying to be like intentional with it?
I think
Yeah.
yeah, I think they're trying to make it where like it's not completely AI. I'm just letting you know the
Yeah.
process is faster using AI. But we've always talked about this where name an actor you'd like to see in a movie that maybe passed away, and then the
Oh,
family gives rights to the yeah. Go ahead, you can
Bruce
use them.
Lee.
Like Bruce Lee, we always say use Bruce Lee, make a new Bruce Lee movie,
mm,
and if the family gives you the thumbs up, make it. People will watch it as long
But
as
it's like Bruce Willis. He sold
Bruce Willis did sell his rights and his
his
likeness.
rights,
Uh-huh.
so they can make movies with him through
Yeah,
AI.
yeah. So they can keep
wow.
using him. Yeah, yeah. So he did do that. Yeah,
And in
because
his state, he clearly can't make movies. So would you like to see a new Bruce Willis movie? Absolutely. If
Mm,
it's like the old Bruce Willis, the diehard Bruce Willis.
yeah,
So yeah, absolutely. And that's good for his family because it carries on his legacy.
totally.
Now I know SAG is not a big fan of AI and they're cracking down and holding it at bay, which is good because like
Yeah.
Daniela said, actors they want to work, absolutely. And with so many mediums now, so many YouTube, whatever TikTok, whatever you name it, there's actors coming out of the woodwork, and clearly they want to act.
Yeah. Yeah.
not
You
enough
know,
jobs.
that makes me think too, like maybe it will be even more accessible to creators to create their own mini animated
Absolutely.
films and stuff. And that's a
Yeah.
cool opportunity too.
Yeah, exactly. Opens a door for smaller creators to create
to
bigger.
produce their own like backgrounds, right? You can't
Yeah,
shoot on
exactly.
location all the time. Well,
Exactly.
now you can
Yeah.
Yeah.
have live actors and have the
With
AI
a
backgrounds, which
with
I
a
think
small
is a
budget.
great
Yeah.
idea. Yeah, small budget.
Small budget. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna run through the box office. You guys tell me if you've seen any of these movies. Okay, this was this weekend's box office. Okay, The Conjuring last rites did $85 million. That was number one. Number two, Hamilton. We've all seen Hamilton, I think, right?
Oh,
Um,
I got to go to the premiere, so that was really
Oh,
cool. I
nice.
went, yeah, I was
wait,
there last
really?
week.
Oh, nice.
Last week they had a premiere for the film version.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was
So,
second at the box office with 10 million.
oh wow.
Weapons is still in the top three with 5 million and just came out streaming, so you just watch it at home. Freakier Friday, 4 million. Caught Stealing, 3 million. Fantastic Four, 3 million. The Roses, 2.7. The Bad Guys 2, 2.5. Also, you can stream it at home. Light of the World, a new animated feature about Jesus. And Superman, $1 million, rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 10 movies from this past weekend. How many of those have you seen? That's the question.
I have to
Mordecai?
remember all of them. I'm trying to think. So I saw Superman, I saw
Okay.
Fantastic Four,
All right. That's
saw
two.
Hamilton.
Okay, we got three. Did you see
Um,
Weapons?
I didn't see Weapons, but I keep hearing good things about it, so I
How
want to
about
see it.
have you seen The Bad Guys 2, the animated feature?
No, no,
So
we
so
didn't.
you're at three. Daniela, which ones have you seen?
I can't play this game. I'm
Oh,
at,
You
Freakier
saw,
Friday
okay,
was
you
the other
got
one.
four. You got
Yeah,
four.
yeah.
there you
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the TV show queen girly
Okay,
up
I got you.
here.
I
So
got you.
that's what I'm binging. But no, you know what I really have wanted to see, but life's been a little bit crazy lately, is Freakier Friday because that is like core our generation. Like
Oh
that was
yeah,
one of
yeah.
the most epic films. I mean, and it's Lindsay. Hello, how
I
exciting.
know it's her comeback, right?
Yeah, I
So
cannot wait to see. I'm so excited for that because I feel like I don't want to be that girl, but they don't make that genre of movies like they used to. At least it doesn't feel the same. And so I'm like, I hope it feels the same as the first one. There's like a certain energy that we had that's kind of untouchable, like the John Tucker Must Die and the Cinderella Story. There's just something about that time period. So I hope it feels the same.
yeah, those movies they feel like they're elevated Disney TV movies, but they're elevated. You know, they kind of have that feel, right? So like a small time feel, but the Hollywood service.
Well, Mordecai
Yeah.
can tell us he saw it. What
Oh
did you
Yeah.
yeah,
think?
Yeah.
that's right. He saw
No.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. I thought it was just as good as the original. Many times those reboots are not what we think they're going to be, but this one I was very happy with. So,
Yeah, I'll be checking. I think it comes streaming also in a couple weeks, so
oh,
you can
nice.
check it out then. I'm pretty sure Carlos has seen a lot of these movies also. I think I've
Seen four
seen
of them at least.
four of them. I saw Superman, Bad Guys 2, Fantastic Four, Weapons, Hamilton. So I saw five. So I got five. Yeah.
What was your favorite? What was the best?
Ooh, out of those ones, it's
Yeah.
it's Superman. Superman's out of those that I've seen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can't say Hamilton. I saw it a while ago. It's just a re-release, really, for what Disney
Mhm.
Plus put out years ago. It's good. Don't get me wrong. Hamilton's great. I can't. It's not new. It's not new. But yeah. So there you go. There you go. Also, are you guys now? Do you guys watch football?
No.
No, that's. I think that what? It's funny. I think that's even a younger audience thing. Also, sports isn't as important. You know,
Really?
to
Really?
to. I think that's more of the still the Gen Y ZX.
Okay.
Where the younger audience is more into what social media has going on, and still video games. I don't think they're that into sports as much anymore.
I think that's why the NFL picked up some games. I mean, YouTube picked up some NFL games.
Yeah, I think so too. So they can get that crossover
Try to
crowd that
grab that
loves to watch
crowd that
YouTube
YouTube, yeah.
because now you can watch the NFL on YouTube. Yeah. So that's a good thing because you guys it doesn't seem like you guys really watch sports in general, I'm assuming.
No, when it's basketball season, I'm
Oh, there we go.
I'm held captive to sit on the couch and watch.
Oh, okay.
That's not my husband Jake loves basketball. It's his thing for sure. And hey, listen, I love going to a sports game. If
hmm
someone
hmm
puts it on, I enjoy the vibe. But no, we did this fun thing the other day on a podcast where we're trying to, this is how nerdy we are. We're trying to cast like a football team and the different positions that the players play. And we're trying to like figure it out in real time. So that is not our forte.
Wait, what's your husband's team?
Kings, Sacramento
Oh,
Kings.
Oh, he's
yeah.
a Kings guy. Okay, he's
Yeah.
allowed to come on anytime he wants. Let him know.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm not sure if he
absolutely.
does podcasts, but he can come on
He
anytime
does
he wants.
it.
Because
But that sounds fun.
We're Kings fans, so he can come on anytime.
Oh, cool. We got to go to a game this year and it was so much fun. Oh my gosh, it's like the
Oh
best.
yeah. Oh yeah. Watching basketball live is way better than on TV, for sure.
Yeah, vibe.
For sure. No, that's good. That's hey, fantastic. So name some people you guys have interviewed that people were like, "Oh man, I got to go check that out." Like who are some people that people will recognize from your show that you've interviewed?
So we interviewed you know that, did you watch that show with Jessica Biel, where like the husband gets murdered or whatever? What was it called again?
That one
Is it
Um,
Bad Sister?
or something, the other sister maybe?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes, yes. Matter of fact, she's made some pretty good shows lately. But that one, oh, who is she?
It was,
Was it the co-star that was on your show?
yeah, so we interviewed her, the one who plays
Okay,
her son.
got it. Okay,
Um,
okay.
that yeah, that was a good one. Now I'm like blanking. But let me think.
We interviewed Taylin Biggs recently, and she's
Oh
huge.
yeah,
Now,
yeah.
Taylin is she's not an actress, but she is like a public figure, an icon. It sounds like that Kardashian sound where she's an icon. I don't know. That's a reference, but so she's that adorable little girl who's, how old is she? She's
She's
so
11 years old.
11, and she interviews all the stars on the red carpet, and she was absolutely fabulous to interview. We've interviewed stars from The Summer I Turned Pretty. We just interviewed someone from The Walter Boys, which is huge on Netflix right now. But we've also, what about our press junkets? We've interviewed some
Oh,
huge
nice.
Yeah.
junkets.
Yeah, we did How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, nice,
Uh
nice.
yeah, we did the Smurfs recently, or Smurfs, whatever it's called.
Was with Rihanna, right? Is that the one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we interviewed what's her name, who was in Fantastic Four, and now of course I can't remember.
Vanessa Kirby.
No, no, no. She plays the girlfriend to Ben, or whatever, the love
Oh,
interest.
Oh,
oh,
from Poker
from
Face.
Poker
Poker
Face.
Face. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Natasha Leon, something
Yes,
like that.
yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So we
Nice,
interviewed
nice,
her. Yeah.
nice,
Um,
nice.
yeah.
I
No,
know.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
So
say
you
what
guys,
I want them all back.
no, but
just
you
pulled it
guys,
out. Oh, sorry.
no, you're good. So you guys do, so you guys go to the junkets and you guys get in. That's great. Yeah. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, if we went to junkets, we'd probably be like, oh man, nah, the movie wasn't that great. Like, I think we might be just like, oh man, I don't know, your last movie was better. I think we might be too critical in people's face. Carlos has
Okay.
interviewed a lot of celebrities,
Yeah.
so
Oh, I
you
can tell
know,
you a quick story. This is real quick. So, we're I was helping with Fox Entertainment.
Cool.
So not Fox News, but Fox Entertainment. It's a totally separate entity than Fox News. But because we were Fox, a lot of celebrities wouldn't talk to us. So we were covering Ocean's 11 in Las Vegas. It may have been like Ocean's 13 or 14, whatever the last one was. Anyway, so the producer goes, "I need you to stop Brad Pitt." I'm like, "Okay," because he won't talk to Fox. So I had two extra passes to get on the line. So I went out into the crowd and grabbed these two women. Said, "Here, I need you to do me a favor. Here's two passes. Follow me and act like you belong here. That'll get you in anywhere. If you
Yeah.
act like you belong, no one will question you." So we walked right back to the line. Here comes Brad Pitt. And we moved to the end of the line because he ignored us. I'm like, "Okay, so let's move to the end of the line." And the producer goes, "I need to stop Brad Pitt." Okay. So I told these girls, "I need you to stop Brad Pitt." And as soon as they get to us, they grabbed him, scared the shit out of me. I'm like, "Please don't do that." But they grabbed him around the neck like a big fans and like, "Oh, Brad, Brad." And he kind of like, he smiled and kind of, shoved them off a little bit, not rudely, just kind of brushed them off. And he talked to us.
Wow.
So it worked. It scared the
Moral
shit
of
out
the
of me, but it
story,
worked.
get some girlies and act like you belong. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that.
absolutely.
I mean,
That's hilarious.
yes, it worked, right?
You got
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
Brad's
to
not
do.
listening. I don't do that again.
Yeah, yeah.
Get the interview, you know? Okay, I was just thinking too, I'm like, wait,
Hmm.
we've had some epic people on recently. So we just interviewed Jolie Live, who is huge on YouTube. We
Hmm.
did the cast of The Descendants. We did Kylie
Oh, okay.
Cantrell. Kylie Cantrell is epic. Rise of Red. She has absolutely blown up her career, which is super cool. And she's so lovely to talk to. And she was on High School Musical, the series,
Hmm.
and also Zombies 4. So we're very much like in the Disney
Yeah.
realm, which is really cool.
Well, and people love The Descendants.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the zombie series is huge. She's like, isn't she the star of The Descendants?
Kylie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah, she is.
that's what I thought. That's what I. Yeah, people love that. Like you
Spe-
said, the Disney stuff's the way in to the younger crowd for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, did you guys watch the MTV movie Music Awards?
I missed it.
Ah,
Ah.
they had a whole. So it was weird because it's like they try to cover every generation from 1980 to current.
Oh
Hmm.
wow.
So you got Lady Gaga performing, but then you had Sabrina Carpenter. But then you had you had was it LL Cool J? No, it was Aerosmith. But then you had Tate McRae perform. Okay, now let's throw somebody else old at you, and then it was like that. And it was back and forth. I think that was to get the generation like us to go, hey, we should watch that. Remember those guys? And then you're like, oh wait, Sabrina Carpenter now. Oh, okay. And then oh wait, those guys, we remember those. And then here comes somebody else. You're like, oh yeah,
They
okay,
even
that's
had
a good.
Huntrix perform
Oh, oh
from
wait, they
K-pop,
from
from
K-pop
K
Demon
Demon Hunter.
Hunters
Yeah.
Oh, they performed?
from
Yeah, Golden.
Golden.
They did the song Golden.
Oh, no
Yeah,
way. I love
yeah.
Yeah.
that song.
I mean, the thing is with those type of shows, you don't have to watch them live. Just go on YouTube,
Yeah.
and MTV literally just lets you watch the performances. Oh, Ricky Martin performed. That's it. He
Hmm.
performed like a 10-minute medley of all his like hit songs.
Huh?
And he looked phenomenal. But again, people under the age of holy crap, 40, maybe 35, are like Ricky Martin. Who's Ricky Martin? Like, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you guys probably never listened to Ricky Martin.
Okay, but you know what?
Uh-huh.
Were you around when we had hit clips? Do you
Oh
remember?
yeah, yeah.
That's how I listened to Ricky Martin.
Okay,
You remember those?
yeah.
They
Okay.
were so epic. And I remember it was like I had NSYNC, Britney Spears, and Ricky
Oh wow. So
was
you
on
had.
like a hit clips rotation.
Oh
So
yeah, you had the '90s hit clips. Oh my goodness. Oh
yeah.
yeah. Wow. Okay. This is what the audiences are watching on TV. So Danielle, you better be ready. You better be good at this because this is what the audience is watching. Okay. You
Let me
told
get
me.
ChatGPT ready in
Yeah.
the
You
background.
told me. You told me you're the queen of TV. So Netflix, My Life with the Walter Boys.
Thank God we got
There you
one.
go. Okay. Okay. Next, HBO Max, Peacemaker. Anybody? Anybody?
Oh, what's that? Oh.
It's the James Gunn superhero show starring John
Oh,
Cena.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Prime Video. This is Chris Pratt's new show, or not new show, but season 2 of The Terminal List, Dark Wolf.
Oh,
No?
didn't know that was out.
Okay. Paramount Plus, their number one show is South Park, and they're
Okay.
back. And you got Alien Earth. Anybody? Alien Earth, Hulu's number one show, Alien Earth.
Oh
No?
my God. No.
No? Okay. How about Apple TV Plus Invasion? Anybody? No? Okay. And Peacock, their number one show, which I guess people are still watching the '70s show.
Really?
So,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool
Well, indeed.
though.
Now,
That's
if I was to ask you, what show would you recommend on Apple TV Plus? What would you say?
on Apple TV specifically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know if you guys watch anything on Apple TV.
It's a trick question because nobody has Apple
Man.
Plus.
I know. It's like, who has Apple TV?
Hulu, Netflix, Peacock,
Okay.
Prime.
Okay. And okay, then tell me what's your number one go-to show on Peacock? If you had to recommend a show.
Yeah. Hold on. I know exactly what it's called. It just finished. The season finale was
Okay,
last
okay.
Tuesday. Hold on.
All right, all right.
It's a
Mordecai?
reality show. I'm gonna warn you.
Okay, that's fine. Mordecai, you have anything? Anything
On Peacock. I don't
on
know.
Peacock? I know. You're like, wait a second, Peacock.
The
I'm gonna
McPhee, sorry.
wait. What is it? What is it,
The
Danielle? What do you
McPhee
got?
Dynasty.
The
McD Dynasty.
Okay, I don't know that one.
The McPhee Dynasty. It's cool. It's like almost if you were to take Yellowstone in a way,
Okay.
which the show is so popular, and make it a reality show.
Hmm.
And so it has that like really cool country, like farm life kind of feel. It follows these brothers and this dad that owns a huge cattle business in Missouri. And I know it sounds boring as I'm explaining it, but it's actually
You're not doing good. You're not doing good. But it's your recommended show. That's why I asked you. So there you go. There you
yeah,
go.
it's good. There's romance, there's drama, there's
Okay.
a lot of family
Okay.
drama. The FBI got involved this last season.
Oh
Um,
wow.
so there it is good. It's
And this
interesting.
is a reality show?
It is, yeah.
Hey, it sounds like just a regular like drama. Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right, there you go. The Peacock. And what's the show called again?
The McBee Dynasty.
The
B.
McBee Dynasty.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Oh. I mean, if I guess my go-to on Peacock is Poker Face.
Yeah,
Oh,
poker face. Yeah.
yeah, Poker Face. Okay, in that case, how about Paramount Plus? Do you have Paramount Plus?
You probably have.
I I have it. I can't remember because I watched the shows, but I don't remember what
What they're
platform
on?
they're on.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you. I
There's
hate it.
so many.
It's
There's
just so
too
damn
many.
many now. Okay,
Except
Yeah.
for
we're gonna
Apple Plus. Except for Apple TV
it's
or
Apple
whatever.
Plus. I know. We'll
Apple
pass.
Plus.
We'll pass on Paramount.
No, Paramount.
Okay.
Star Trek, Strange New Worlds.
Oh yes, you like
Yeah.
Star Trek. I would recommend oh, what's that mob show that just finished with
The Tulsa King?
Mobland. Mobland.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mobland.
Mobland with Tom Hardy, Pierce Bronson, Helen Mirren. It's really good. Mobland on Paramount Plus. Yeah.
You guys, I saw Helen Mirren the other day at FedEx.
Oh, really?
What? What? Just what?
Really?
Super random.
Yeah, okay, I think this is fine to say. It was actually kind of cool because we all know she's like a queen, like literally. But she's like she has this incredible career, and they told her what the price was going to be to ship her package, and
Hmm.
She was
said
like, no.
she said nope, that's not a good value. She's like, I'm gonna take this elsewhere. So she probably went to UPS. I was like, okay. She was so cool. She was like really nice. I didn't talk to her. I just watched her. I was like, she's awesome.
Yeah, I would think she would have went just to the post office. It's always cheaper. Yeah. Well,
Well, just
uh,
the idea. It's funny that you say that because she's like, no, that's too much. You'd think that she'd be like, okay, whatever. Here, keep the change, whatever.
I told
right?
you
But
before.
no, she's-
I used to work in golf, like golf store,
Okay.
like the biggest one, like in the Santa Monica area. Celebrities are cheap as hell. They ask for discounts all the time. Don Cheadle would always ask me for a discount, and this is when like he was at the height of his Avengers fame, and we'd be like, "Bro, you want a discount for something that costs $200?" Like, really? And he's like, "Yeah,
okay,
ask your
but do you
boss if I
think
get a discount."
he wants discounts because they think celebrities deserve discounts?
No, no, he told me. He's like, well, I'm like any other customer. I should get a discount, right? I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong because everybody asks for discounts. He goes, well, then give me a discount. But I'm like, yeah, but I'm assuming they're asking for a discount because they kind of need a discount. Like you don't really need a I mean, you guys know Spencer Pratt and what's
Heidi
Heidi, right?
montage.
So here's a good one for you guys. This is kind of like when their career was not so hot and they were trying to keep it alive. And
Yeah.
maybe you guys remember this. They were in I think People magazine and showed them playing golf. It was a big story they did on them, and they're talking about how they play. They came in the day before to the golf store, and they were asking us, "Hey, what should we buy? We don't play golf." And then Spencer snapped at one of the employees, going, "Don't look at my wife." And I was like, "Bro, you need to like." And he was super cocky about everything, and he almost like, "Don't even talk to us." We're like, "But you're asking us for help. I'm confused. You want help?" Or he was like a total dick. And then the next like 3 days later, we see the spread in the magazine of how they're on the golf course. I'm like, what is this? Like, they don't play golf. Like, but yeah, he was a total dick. Yeah,
He's
but
had the most incredible comeback, like career-wise. Oh my gosh.
yeah, well, the fire helped him out a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he is hilarious. He is like so, I mean, his content now I know has definitely gone into a lot of like the fire stuff. So if
Yeah.
I'm being honest, I know that the fire is extremely important, but it's not the entertaining content he was posting before, but he oh my gosh, it was kind of cool to see the power of social media and how it really like whether it was him or somebody else, how it can change people's lives
Oh
overnight
yeah.
is
Oh
kind of
yeah.
insane in the coolest way possible.
Well, especially him and Heidi because the fact that he went online going, "We lost everything. Go on iTunes and go listen." And her album was number one in like 30 countries. And
Yes.
I'm
And
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah. Yeah, and it's
yes.
like that album's old, but people are like, "No, we'll support you guys." And they were just like
Wow.
getting millions and millions of streams.
Yeah.
And she was like performing on like the Today Show. Like all of a sudden
Yeah.
she's performing her old album again. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh well,
I
there you go.
I love a good redemption story. I think I saw some posts about like how she was saying that she was disappointed how it performed like when she released the album 15 years ago. And then because of social media and all the traffic, he was able to drive. Like you said, it went number one. It's like
Hmm.
that is so epic. 15 years later, you would never guess that could happen. And I'm like, oh, I love a good redemption story.
And plus, if you ever watched The Hills way back in the day, they were like the ultimate. Well, not Heidi, but Spencer was like the ultimate villain.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So everyone was like, we hate that guy. And but
Mhm.
yeah, it's a great for him, it's a great comeback story for sure. I mean her too, but he really put himself in the spot. Plus, to be honest, he called out these so-called fundraisers that no one's ever seen a dollar from the fires.
Really? Wow.
Oh,
Nobody's
wow.
ever, and he's the reason why. He's like calling it out. He's looked it up, he's looked at all the paperwork, and he's like, you guys raised, I think they raised something to like $200 million and no one's seen a dollar.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Yeah, yeah, because fundraisers are a scam. They're just to launder money. But that's a whole different topic. That's a whole different thing. I'm not getting into that, but that's what they're for.
But
Um,
you were talking about like how like music making a comeback. So like that song "Running Up the Hill" like really,
mhm,
is like the same idea where it was like on
right.
Totally.
Stranger Things, and all of a sudden it was like number one, and she's making like tons
Yeah,
of money just
I
for that
know.
one song.
And it's crazy because
Oh,
that was the only hit she had in the 80s. Now she has a hit in 2022 or
oof.
whatever year it was, right?
Yeah.
Unexpected to her too. She's probably like at home and her grandkids are like, "Is this your song?" She's like, "What the hell? Yeah, it's all over the place now." Like then she gets all these, residual checks and she's like, "Ah, this is great. This is fantastic. This is this is Hollywood."
It's like
So
Mariah
no.
Carey at Christmas time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's so funny you say that. They say every year she makes like $10 million just off that song. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, she's the queen of
Amazing.
Love
Christmas,
it.
they say. Yeah, and just that one song will carry her career forever and ever and ever. And I don't hate the song. I think some people do though. But
It's
uh,
fun. Gets you in the Christmas mood. I think it's a vibe.
well, yeah, when you think about Christmas songs, right? They're all very old. But then you
Yeah.
get this one modern one that never dies. And it's like, yeah, because there's no good modern Christmas songs.
Except for
Oh,
Ariana Grande.
oh
I was
wait,
gonna say,
wait,
and
Santa
which
Justin
one is
Tell
it?
Bieber.
Me. You like that one too?
Wait, which
Yeah.
one? What is it called? The Ariana Grande one?
Santa Tell Me.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know that one. And I think didn't NSYNC have a popular one as well?
They did. Oh, and Justin Bieber Mistletoe. That's a vibe.
Yeah, that was a very
Yes.
popular one too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a very popular one.
But you're
I
right, it's
mean,
like a handful. We need some more.
yeah,
We
yeah,
need
it's a
somebody to come
handful.
out and make some more.
Yeah, I mean, but when artists make complete Christmas albums, they're horrible.
We just need the one. And
Yeah,
one
yeah, it's
just
just
the
work on the
single.
one. Just work on the one good one. We don't need 12 Christmas songs from you. Slow down. Justin Bieber just put out two double disc albums in the last like month. I'm like, that's too much for me to listen to, man. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
ain't got time for that. Nope.
Ain't got no time for that. There's so much music coming on. I mean, Taylor Swift's music album's coming out soon. She's probably gonna take over the airwaves anyway. Ain't got time for that. Like, I mean, now she has to plan a wedding, so she's gonna be crazy busy.
Oh
Crazy.
yeah. We're gonna get some good songs though, some good wedding songs maybe.
Yeah, she better have no more heartbreak songs.
You're right. Hopefully another love story maybe. We'll get Love Story 2.0.
She's probably gonna like 5 years down the line going, I need a heartbreak song. How do I write it now? Like, she's like, I'm gonna have to like get a puppy and like just lose it or something.
Oh
Like, how am I gonna do this? So yeah, here's some new ones for you guys. Now you guys let me know. Netflix, The Thursday Murder Club. Have you guys heard of The Thursday Murder Club on Netflix?
I
I
have.
heard of it. I haven't seen it
Haven't
though.
seen it yet. Okay, that one is it's a movie starring Helen Mirren. So Daniela just met the star of the movie or saw her. So you guys have a close connection now. So you need to watch it.
Very close. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, you need to watch that. How about Unknown Number, the high school catfish? It's
Yes, I
like
saw that.
you did
Oh,
see that.
I saw that also.
It's number one right now on Netflix.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it. What do you guys? What do you give me a quick synopsis on it? Like,
Yeah. Do you want to say it or do you want me to?
You go. Yeah, you say it.
So I think it was shocking, honestly. I won't give any spoilers, but the person that was the catfish,
Hmm.
it was quite absurd and
Okay.
quite insane to where you're like, okay, this is like, I don't want to give any spoilers. It was insane who the catfish was. And I felt sad for the main gal in the storyline because she seemed like a very sweet gal and she got taken advantage of in a huge way. And it was quite shocking. I feel like a lot of times when we see these docs on Netflix,
Hmm. Hmm.
you kind of know where it's going or you know it's this guy that did something awful and it was kind of twisted. So, but
So
I think
Yeah,
so we
very
should watch
twisted.
it, what you're saying.
watch it, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay. It's like Gossip Girl, essentially. Actually, that twist was horrible, but that wasn't a very good twist. The best friend the whole time. What a dick. What a dick. Just all right. And the show you watch actually is one of the most watched shows on Netflix as well. It is the My Life with the Walter Boys. It's very popular. Holy crap. Like really, really popular show. Well, well, well. Okay, okay. Anything else you guys might have, or any things you guys want to talk about? Feel free.
Anything we want to chat about?
Yeah, yeah. Feel
Oh
free.
my
Yeah.
goodness. I mean, let's think about this. So I think that something that Mordecai's done like an exceptional job of is really making content, or I should say entertainment, even more relatable. It's so funny. He's been doing like these polls on social media that's like this character versus this character. He's taking like these pop culture moments in these shows and making them just really relatable and like a topic of conversation, almost like you would with your best friend if you're just gabbing about entertainment. That's the vibe that he brings to our page. And I just think that that's really cool. And as far as like the entertainment side goes, I feel like we still have the entertainment tips that we share on our socials and in our content,
Hmm.
even on the
Hmm.
podcast for the most part, are honestly quite extraordinary. Like I grew up in the industry doing acting, and it was really hard to learn all this stuff, and it costs a lot of money to learn all this stuff, and you're going to the workshops and the classes.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I think it's really cool that we're able to provide this knowledge and this information that otherwise you'd have to pay a ton of money for, working your butt off and trying to like me, I was, barista and 10 other things at the same time when I was living in LA trying to make it. And if someone could have just given me this information for free or, listen to this podcast and learn all this info in a very relatable way, could have been life changing for me. So I think it's cool that we get to do that in addition to, interviewing the stars. And that's another cool thing. We ask the stars that we interview these entertainment industry questions like, how do you get an agent? We asked the gal that we interviewed that was on Zombies, how would you tell somebody else that wants to get on the next Zombies how to do it? And she shared, and it was so cool. And so, like, I feel like it's very rare that you get to learn acting tips and industry tips from these people that are doing it, they're living it, they're full time. And so we also bridge that gap there. And I don't think anybody else really does that in the way we do. So yeah, I think it's fun.
I think that, and that's again another thing different from again, say 20 years ago. You couldn't get that, like you said, because nowadays you can just pop a podcast about anything from finance to science to, and you'll learn everything that way. And like
Totally.
and you won't have to go to a class and pay some teacher that's gonna. Carlos and I have taken acting classes. The first three classes is just him blabbing about his experience, and you guys should read these five books. And my
Yeah.
friend once was a background actor in Friends, and I'm like, it's like this is nonsense. Get to the acting part. And then
Yeah,
like where we
totally.
why are you just blabbing on about this stuff? Like I came here to be an actor, and he's like, no, you came to listen to me, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. Like, why are we like,
Totally.
yeah,
And there's a lot of that, and they'll take
mhm,
your money and so I think too that's something we always talk about like with agents. Do not pay for an agent. If they're trying to charge
mhm,
you a fee up front, they're not legitimate. They take 15 or 20% on the back end once you've booked
mhm,
they got for you. So even just stuff like that's super helpful because when you're starting out, like you don't know these things and you could easily spend too much money on something or get taken advantage
yeah.
of. It is nice to be able to share those things. Yeah.
No, that's
Yeah,
great info. Yeah.
yeah,
Mordecai?
one of the things I really love about the podcast is also just like I feel like I am not an actor, but I love learning about everything. And for me it's like every time like we have someone on, it's always something new and different. Like we always ask, how do they, learn to cry on cue, or how do they do it? And everyone gives us a different answer. I don't think we've
Yeah.
had one person tell us the same answer more. And I think that's what's like so special, is like there is no one way. And I
Yeah.
love, learning about that stuff. So
Okay,
Totally.
and in that case, Daniela, what is your number one acting tip for someone that has to get into the role?
It's actually a common one that we do hear from a lot of actors that we interview, and it's so simple. And I remember learning this in acting class back in the day, is a playlist, which is so crazy because people are like, that's way too simple. But like grabbing a song that really puts you in the headspace of the character or the moment or the scene is like a game changer. I remember back like when I was taking acting classes, we would right before the scene we'd have our little headphones in, you'd listen, and then you'd go into it, and there's so much more of course that goes into it, but that's like a hot tip that's really easy that really anybody could do. And then also just I think there's so many different acting techniques out there, and you have to approach each one with discretion, but substitution I think is a huge technique that's really helpful that really anybody can do. And if they're just starting out, and it's simple as, okay, so in this scene, if you are supposed to be sad, if that's the emotion, what is something that makes you sad in your real life, and really tapping into those emotions and substituting with that person or that experience. And I think that that is something that actors that are just starting out can easily tap into to kind of launch them into like, okay, then they're going to go into their scene study classes and all that. But I think that using substitution to tap into your emotions is powerful.
Okay, Carlos, you have anything?
Oh, I like the playlist thing.
Yeah.
Because if if I would have known that, I mean, just think about like crying on command. If you have that one song that really grabs you, that really hits you, and like you play that before you do your scene, that would probably help you. Because
Yep.
I mean, when you think of like tragedy or what a lost one or something, and it's in a song, and you get into the song, then yeah, I think that really helps. That's a great tip. What do you guys got coming up next? What's your next topic on your
yeah,
podcast?
so we have we're doing a lot of like fun little games, but one of my favorite ones that's coming up, where we did one with one of the actors from High School Musical, the musical, the series, who's gonna be in the new Chad Powers show that's coming
Mm-hmm.
out. So I'm really excited about that one coming out. That's like a big one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
nice.
excited for our Summer I Turn Pretty recap episode.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's gonna
can't
be
wait.
fun
That's going to
too.
be so much fun. Yeah.
That's a weekly show, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
next week is the finale. So we're just like we gotta watch it and then do the episode. So we have to like really like get ready for it. So it's exciting.
What that's on what where do I watch that at?
Amazon
That's
Prime.
okay. That's what I thought. It's an Amazon Prime show. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Gotcha. And then I guess when it comes to podcasting, how'd you guys start it up? Um, and what made you want to get into it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like always, I love being able to hear straight from the source of like, what we've been talking about, like what people could do and what they could learn. And we've been doing interviews for a while. And then I decided that I wanted to be a part of it more. So I decided to get Daniela on board and, put together a podcast and actually be in front of the camera, which is not something I've done before. So it's been a learning curve, but it's been a lot of fun, and I'm really excited about the process and what we've been through and what we're going to be doing. So,
Yeah.
How'd you guys you guys already knew each other?
Yeah, we've known each other for a while. I think
yeah,
it'll be almost 5 years in a few months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay. That's and you guys just know each other through entertainment, through friends,
yeah.
how'd the show even come together in that regard?
Yeah, I'll never forget the moment Mordecai reached out to me. I was at my house in Nashville. This was a long time ago. And I got this message on this platform from this guy, and he was saying, like, hey, I'm looking for a content creator who, could interview um, stars and celebs and do content creation in the entertainment space. And at this point, this was like just post COVID. So
Hmm.
I had moved across the country to Nashville to do music while the whole world shut down. So that's not happening at the moment. And then, but my background, like I said, is like on cameras, interviewing, hosting, etc. And so I was so excited when I got this message, and I was like, this came at the perfect time, and it was a moment that I personally needed because, you can create content about a lot of things.
Yeah.
That's what I do a lot of, but creating about something that you're passionate about, it's like a game changer, right? So I remember I was like over the moon. So we started working together, creating content together, and then we found out like we had a lot in common and really liked a lot of the same things. And so we've been working together for almost 5 years. And I think the podcast also was really born out of exactly what Mordecai said. And then there's something special about like talking with one of your close friends about things that you care about. And I think when other people hear that, they relate and they feel like now we're their best friends talking with them. And so I think that was one of the reasons we're like, we've got to do this because creating content for so long, but separately, let's do something together because we love a lot of the same things and we both bring different opinions to the table. So it's fun to like chat about. And so we're like, let's make this a podcast.
Yeah, and it's a pod I think everybody can relate to. Pop culture especially. That's probably the best podcast to make besides probably sports because of course dudes want to hear opinions on their team. But other
Yeah.
than that, pop culture for sure. I mean, our show started out as a tech show. The
Oh, okay.
idea was supposed to be about nerdy tech stuff. And this is the latest Apple Watch, and this is our spec. And then we're like, wait, why are we talking about this? We like to talk about movies. And then we just started talking about movies, and
Yeah.
then
Cool.
TV, and it's funny. Our show started the same way because of COVID, and we were at home. Like, man, we're not doing shit. You want to start a podcast? Yeah, and then like, let's just start a podcast. And then we're like, screw. And we've always been on the show. We've had numerous co-hosts,
Oh,
numerous
okay.
in and out, just in and out. Like, yeah, you come, and then we're like, yeah, okay, fit. We'll try another one, and then it's like it just keeps like a revolving door of co-hosts. And but thanks for coming on. This has been great. It's great when we get guests that just kind of go with the flow of our show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what we like. We like people just like, hey, this is our show. Just jump in. Just have fun with our show. You know.
Yeah.
And then of course you tell people about you guys' show, and because we're trying to promote your guys' show as well. So before we end the show, you guys have to give a really good plug for your show. Like sell it. Like just make it to where our listeners are gonna be like, we're gonna subscribe to that show, and we're gonna listen to Nerds Talking part time now. So go ahead. Sell your show to the audience. Let them know how often the show is. Is it weekly and so forth? Just sell it. Just give us the best pitch.
Yeah. You want to sell it, Em, or what do you think?
Um, I could try. I could try.
You know
Yeah.
And then
what?
it
Each
then
of you should go.
Right.
Mordecai will go first.
Good.
Mordecai will go first.
okay, fine. Yeah, it's the best show. The Young Entertainment Podcast, the best show on podcast everywhere. You can find it everywhere. We have the best guests from Netflix to Prime to Summer I Turned Pretty to My Life with the Walter Boys to all your favorite stars. And we just have a lot of fun. We're your BFFs and all things Young Entertainment. And yeah, and we're every Friday, right? Every Friday. Yeah, Fridays we come out and yeah, it's just like it's the best thing ever because we're just having fun and we're doing it for our audience. So
So
Okay,
good.
there we go. All right, Daniela,
So
go. You guys sell it. Daniela,
That
your
was
turn.
amazing. So, okay, the Young Entertainment Podcast, I guarantee you, it's going to be the only place on the internet where you get to have this up close look at these celebrities and stars that you love so much and these really relatable conversations because we're not asking these stars the questions that everybody else asks. That is something that I can say we do an exceptional job at. And not only are we asking these questions and you're going to hear their answers that you've never heard before, but also we play really fun and out of the box games with our guests. And so it's going to be this whole new experience for you getting to know these stars and these celebrities in a way that you never have before. Like we really do have the inside scoop, but not in a gossipy way. That's not our saying. It's more like getting to know them as a person, industry insight, and just like their personality and literally like what Mordecai said, like being BFFs with them. And who doesn't want to be BFFs with a celebrity or a star or the person that you love watching on screen?
That is true. That is very true. There you guys go. The Young Entertainment Podcast. Check it out every Friday. This is just an audio, or is it also a visual show?
Oh,
Okay, so it's on YouTube then.
yes.
There you go. Look it up. Thanks you for coming on, Daniela, Mordecai. You guys have been fun. It's been a blast. That's pretty much it for us. We're a wrap. That's it. So we usually end the show when I say your name. You say bye, but you say it in the way you want to. You can have fun with it, however you want to do it.
Cool.
So for Carlos,
Bye bye.
for Daniela,
Bye.
for Mordecai,
See you later.
and I'm Lafayette. Thanks for listening to Nerds Talking the Podcast. We'll catch you next week. Now enjoy this song.
I've been dreaming in silver screens, goals and flashes in magazines. Every mirror says I could be the one they're waiting for, the one they'll see. From the sidewalk to the stage, I'm ready to turn the page. Tonight I'll chase the sky where stars are born, not just me. Put my name in lights on the marquee, Hollywood signs shining over me. Red carpets roll, cameras follow me. I wanna be a story they'll never forget. Paparazzi can't look away yet. This is my scene, my destiny. I wanna be a celebrity. Limousine rides through neon haze, flashing bulbs in a tidal wave. Every whisper spells out my name. In the city of angels, I'll play the game. From auditions to the fame, I know I won't be the same. Tonight I'll take my shot and the world will know my name. Put my name in lights on the marquee, Hollywood signs shining over me. Red carpets roll, cameras follow me. I wanna be a story they'll never forget. Paparazzi can't look away yet. This is my scene, my destiny. I wanna be a celebrity. Every step is a heartbeat racing. Every dream is a risk worth chasing. Someday soon they'll call my name and the world will never be the same. Put my name in lights on the marquee, Hollywood signs shining over me. Forever young in the fame I seek. I wanna be a celebrity.